There's no waste at the altar. Let your heart sing out and tell him you love him. Don't make it perfect, just let it be honest. He can use anything, sit back and watch him. There's no waste at the altar.
Hey guys, this is Shay. Welcome to another episode of Breaking Down Background Vocals. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We're so glad you tuned in today. Put in the chat, let us know where you're tuning in from, where you're watching from. And since you are here, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Click the notification icon so you can be notified when we post the next video. So today we're going to be breaking down the background vocals to At the Altar by Elevation Rhythm, Tiffany Hudson Abbie Gamboa. So the interesting thing about this song is it's the background vocals, the BGVs we call it, is pushed to the background to kind of blend with the audience, and that is very intentional. There are certain songs that are mixed that way to really intensify that live and congregational feel. So this song is one of them, and what that does, it makes it hard to pinpoint what is the soprano, or the alto, or the tenor singing in this song. So you are in the right place. We're gonna pull it forward for you and help you figure it out. So we're gonna start with verse 3 and verse 4. We'll let the lead sing verse 1, verse 2, chorus, and then we'll come in verse 3. So let's jump to verse 3. Here we go.
Things I've treasured couldn't come close to your presence. Grace upon grace, who could measure? Nothing could measure.
So what we've done right there, typically the choir, the background vocals, they are singing the melody and just, but what I've done there is just pulled that forward and put harmony on that phrase. Nothing could measure. You don't have to do that. That was just me being creative. If I was going to do it with my team, I would put harmony on that part. So let's move on.
Nothing could measure. I'm returning back to the one I am running to give you my love, 'cause it took a sinner like me, washed me with grace and then set me free. Oh, where the tears of the desperate reach the feet of the Savior. Nothing I wouldn't offer. There's no waste at the altar. Where the heart of surrender meets the hands of the Maker. Nothing I wouldn't offer. There's no waste at the altar.
And that is the chorus. We're going to break it down to soprano, alto, tenor, but that's everybody singing together. So here is soprano singing the chorus.
Where the tears of the desperate reach the feet of the Savior. Nothing I wouldn't offer. There's no waste at the altar. Where the heart of surrender meets the hands of the Maker. Nothing I wouldn't offer. There's no waste at the altar. There's no waste at the altar. There's no waste at the altar.
And that is soprano. You guessed it right. Soprano has the melody. So let's go to altos, singing the chorus. Here we go.
Where the tears of the desperate reach the feet of the Savior. Nothing I wouldn't offer. There's no waste at the altar. Where the heart of surrender meets the hands of the Maker. Nothing I wouldn't offer. There's no waste at the altar. There's no waste at the altar. There's no waste at the altar.
And that is altos singing the chorus in harmony. And let's go to the tenors and then we'll move on. So tenor singing harmony below the altos for the chorus. Here we go.
Where the tears of the desperate reach the feet of the Savior, nothing I wouldn't offer. There's no waste at the altar. Where the heart of surrender meets the hands of the Maker, nothing I wouldn't offer. There's no waste at the altar. There's no waste at the altar. There's no waste at the altar.
And that is tenor singing harmony below alto for the chorus and post-chorus. You notice we jumped into post-chorus right there. Something to take note of, you notice that the word theirs, they go a little further down with the note compared to the ending of the verse. There's no waste at the altar. At the ending of the verse, that there's, the starting note is different from the starting note of the chorus. So take note of that. It's a little drop right there. And a lot of composers do that to just create separation and create dynamics and movement throughout the music. Again, let me back up a little bit and then I want to circle back with verse 3, the ending of verse 3. No, nothing could measure.
Measure.
Here it is.
Nothing could measure.
That's a very sweet moment. You don't have to do it, but that's what I would do. I think it really colors that moment well. So what I did there is, sopranos have the melody, right? Nothing could measure. They kind of keep that. Altos, grace upon grace, who could measure? And then altos go down. Nothing could measure. And then tenors, nothing could measure. And then if you have a baritone or a lower tenor or tenor 2, you can have them just double that melody. Nothing could measure. That's what we have there. And again, I'll play it one more time.
Nothing could measure.
Sweet. All right, let's move on. We're gonna go to bridge. We can go to bridge 1 right there.
Come lay your broken dreams at the altar, and every victory at the altar. Fear and anxiety cannot live here. There's no waste at the altar. Let your heart sing out and tell him you love him. Don't make it perfect, just let it be honest. He can use anything, sit back and watch him. There's no waste at the altar.
All right, let's circle back. We're going to take it from sopranos, and then we'll go to altos, and then we'll go to the tenors. But before we do that, you want to notice that at the end, we jumped on that last phrase. There's no waste at the altar. We jumped up, we flipped, we swapped parts. And that sets up the post-chorus, which is higher in stack compared to the first chorus, the first post-chorus that we did. So let's go to sopranos. We're gonna go to sopranos, singing bridge 1. Here we go.
Come lay your broken dreams at the altar, and every victory at the altar. Fear and anxiety cannot live here. There's no waste at the altar. Let your heart sing out and tell him you love him. Don't make it perfect, just let it be honest. He can use anything, sit back and watch him. There's no waste at the altar.
All right. So that was soprano singing the melody of the bridge 1 and 2. Another thing to take note of here is the rhythm of the bridge melody is very, very interesting. You're gonna have to pay attention to that. It's really dancing, especially bridge 2. Let your heart sing out and tell him you love him. Don't make it perfect, just let it be on. Yeah, they're doing a lot of nice rhythmic work with the melody right there. So pay attention to that so your singers are in sync. Let's go to the altos.
Come lay your broken
Back it up a little bit.
Come lay your broken dreams at the altar, and every victory at the altar. Fear and anxiety cannot live here. There's no waste at the altar. Let your heart sing out and tell him you love him. Don't make it perfect, just let it be honest. He can use anything, sit back and watch him. There's no waste at the altar.
And then you stay right there. There's no waste at the altar. There's no waste at the altar. Now the altos have the melody in post-chorus. So that is post-chorus. Let us go to tenors, singing bridge 1 and 2. Here we go.
Come lay your broken dreams at the altar, and every victory at the altar. Fear and anxiety cannot live here. There's no waste at the altar. Let your heart sing out and tell him you love him. Don't make it perfect, just let it be honest. He can use anything, sit back and watch him. There's no waste at the altar.
There's no waste at the... Yeah, you stay right there for post-chorus, stay up. And I'll play it one more time with all parts singing together so you can hear it. I know a lot of you asked for that, so here we go.
Come lay your broken dreams at the altar, and every victory at the altar. Fear and anxiety cannot live here. There's no waste at the altar. Let your heart sing out and tell him you love him. Don't make it perfect, just let it be honest. He can use anything, sit back and watch him. There's no waste at the altar.
There's no waste. Yeah, stay up right there. So now this part you're hearing is they're not so super obvious in the original song. So, but you can tweak it however it fits your team. Again, remember, it's your team. It's your service. It's your unique local expression. So you want to make the decision that most impacts your room positively and your team positively. So you want to use it however you want. Some people would prefer to sing this section just in unison. Some people prefer those harmonies. I'm one of those ones that would, even if I push the background vocals to the back and really stack those harmonies, that would be my number one choice. And then, of course, they go into the refrain and they go into post-chorus again. But that's all the flesh of the song, or the meat of the song. So if you have any questions, put it in the chat below. My format is a little different today, and sometimes I will do that, just more teachy kind of format. Let me know, put that in the chat, which one you prefer. And you also notice my space is a little different, just moving things around a little bit. I'm in a shared office space with my wife, so she has a new desk, and her desk is where mine used to be now. But I quite like this arrangement. Let me know if you guys prefer this. And you guys can see my setup as well. Put it in the chat, let us know if you have any questions. Engage in the chat. If you have the answer to somebody else's question, put it in there as well. And I'll say, for those of you who've been engaging on this channel, thank you. Thank you for being a part of the community. Thank you for engaging with the channel. I'm gonna go to a little bit of comments right now. We have Beverly from Youngstown, Ohio. Youngstown, Ohio. I've never been, but welcome, Beverly. Shout out to Ohio right here. Floriano says, man, you're incredible. Thanks from Brazil. Shout out to Brazil. Floriano, you're incredible as well, my brother. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for engaging. And then Jan Hoist, I hope I'm saying all these names well, says, this is so helpful. Thank you. And Jan Hoist, you are very welcome. And I'll read one more. Charmis 2011 says, these videos are really helpful. Thanks for taking time to explain this. And she's specifically talking about my teaching video, how worship teams should think about harmony. So if you haven't watched that one, check it out. Go check it out. Again, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, click the notification icon so you can be notified when we post the next video. And then also share this with anyone that you think will benefit from this kind of content. And we will catch you in the next one. Typically, my camera is very close to me and I can't do that, but let's see. Oh.